Hey, welcome to Home Video Hangouts. I'm Cody, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my latest haul of physical media. So recently I've picked up some Blu-Rays from various stores like Amazon, some thrift stores I've gone to, as well as even some VHS that I got from a local thrift store pretty cheap, as well as I'm going to share with you some of the 4Ks I got from the recent Amazon sale. So I'm really excited to share all these with you. I got some titles I've been waiting for a long time, and there's some really special 4Ks in here as well. So let's get started. All right, starting out with the 4Ks I picked up. First of all, we have the limited edition Crimson Peak from Arrow Video 4K set. So this is a really special 4K limited edition box that I have been wanting to get for a while. This came out somewhat recently, and I decided recently to pick it up through Amazon where they had a decent deal on it. And I'm going to be making a more detailed video where I do kind of like almost like an unboxing and review of this, because I just watched this 4K the other day and it was incredible. This is one of the better 4Ks I've ever seen, actually. And so just to give you a quick overview of what's in this, so you open it up and then inside it has a booklet in here in this box. It has some art cards and a poster, and then it has the disc, of course. So again, keep an eye out on the channel for a more detailed unboxing and review video I'll be doing of the limited edition Crimson Peak 4K set. Now, next up, I'm going to go into some of the 4Ks I got from Amazon's recent sale that I shared on my channel, where they had a lot of 4Ks for basically $11 each. So this I picked up is The Thing, so I was really excited to pick up The Thing. I haven't actually seen this until recently, and I watched it on 4K and thought it was a pretty good John Carpenter movie, so I was impressed by it, happy to have this in my collection now. It'll definitely be staying in my collection, and if you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend it. And I'll also be having links to some of these in the description below if you want to go on Amazon and pick up a copy for yourself. Then we have Nope. I remember watching this one in the theater, so I was happy to get a good deal on this one. It's not my favorite Jordan Peele film, but it is one I did enjoy. It had kind of a unique concept. I think some of the special effects they used in this were kind of unique. The setting is kind of unique. And so while it's not my favorite Jordan Peele movie ever or my favorite horror or sci-fi movie ever, it's still one I enjoyed and still one I wanted to have in my collection. I just wanted to kind of wait until I get a good deal on this one like I did on Amazon recently. Next we have Poltergeist. This is a slipcover 4K, so this is one where I've heard about it before and I haven't actually seen it, but I wanted to pick it up on 4K as I know that the time period this is produced in would make for a really good 4K, and so I was happy to see this one go on sale during that Amazon sale, and I'll probably be watching this one soon. I know there's been some kind of remakes or revisions of this movie too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I think of this one because I've heard some great things about it from other movie fans, and yeah, I'll share my thoughts on it once I watch it. Next we have Pan's Labyrinth. So Guillermo del Toro made this one, and I had heard a lot of good things about this one too, and I wanted to watch it on 4K. I just found out recently actually that it was all in Spanish though with English subtitles. I wasn't aware of that before, but you know, I'm still going to give it a try because I've heard it's got some great visuals and great story and everything. So excited to give this one a try too. Don't know how soon I'll be watching that one, but definitely one I want to try out. Then next I have Van Helsing. So I thought this one looked interesting. I was able to get a pretty good deal on it, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep this one. I watched part of it, and I think some of the action sequences are pretty cool in it, but I just wasn't really engaged in the plot. It didn't really feel as engaging to me as other movies I've watched where I wanted to keep watching it, so I might give it a little bit more of a try, watch a little bit more of it, but it's just not one I loved so far, so I'm going to hold on to it a little while longer, watch a little bit more of it, and decide if I want to keep it or not. All right, then we have Matrix Resurrection. So I love all the Matrix movies. I saw this one not too long ago in the theater as well, and wanted to make sure I had the whole collection of Matrix movies on 4K. And this is a slipcover here, as you can see, so always cool to have slipcover 4Ks. And overall, I think the Matrix movies are good 4K releases, so happy to be upgrading my collection in that way. Next, we have Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk. This is a great kind of war movie, and one I've seen in the theater too, and one I've watched on Blu-ray before, so happy to upgrade it to a 4K in my collection, as this is a great movie, great historical context and everything, so have to give this one a watch soon too. Then I picked up the slipcover copy of Al Pacino's Scarface, so kind of a nice slipcover here. I don't know that I've actually seen Scarface yet. I know it's considered a classic movie, got some very quotable lines in it, and so definitely do want to watch it. Don't know how soon I will, but one that I wanted to see in 4K when I give it a try, so happy I got a good deal on that one too. Next, we have Mark Wahlberg in Lone Survivor. This is one of my favorite war movies. Like that's based on a true story, and it's a pretty cool movie, so happy to see how it looks on 4K. But another one I'll probably always have in my collection, as I've enjoyed watching this movie before, and it's another war movie I would highly recommend. Okay, then we have Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. I have some of the other Hellboy movies, but didn't have this one yet, so I wanted to pick that up on 4K and give that a shot. I think it'll have some cool special effects in it, so I think that could be a good one. Then here is Blue Beetle. So with this one, I needed to actually get a replacement from Amazon on this one because they originally sent me one that had a cracked case. But I sent it back, they sent me a replacement, no problem, so I have a new sealed one here that's in good condition, and I haven't actually watched this one yet. My wife watched it in the theater and said it was pretty good, so I'll have to give it a try at home on the 4K format. Now here's another one I was really excited about. I picked up. This is The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis, and this is the Studio Canal version, which is not one that's sold, or not a US format, but that's okay because the 4K format works across regions, and so I've heard this is a much better release than the standard US release, I think was from Sony if I remember right, and this one just has better visuals, better quality overall, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a watch. I don't know if I've seen The Fifth Element in the past, but heard good things about it and wanted to give it a watch on this format specifically. Then I picked up Brad Pitt in Inglourious Basterds, so another one I don't think I've seen, but looks like a good mix of action and comedy, so have to get that one to try soon as well. But another one that I'll probably be watching in the near future. And then I have Tom Hanks in The Green Mile, another one I've heard great things about but haven't actually seen for myself, so I'll be watching this one very soon most likely and giving my thoughts on it. But this one I've heard is a great 4K release too. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the Blu-rays that I picked up. First, we have the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. So this is a Blu-ray set that I wanted to pick up because it was on sale for a good deal on Amazon, and I haven't actually seen any of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies yet, so I wanted to give those a try. I've been watching the Halloween movies and the Friday the 13th movies, so I have to start trying these ones out as well, and I was excited to get a good deal on this set. Next, we have one I picked up from one of my local record stores. This is Michael Cera in Youth in Revolt. I watched this the other day, and it was a pretty fun movie to watch, pretty funny. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and definitely do recommend it. Paid $5 for this one. So if you haven't seen this one yet, pretty underrated comedy, definitely check it out. Now here's a Blu-ray I picked up for I think like $2 or $3 from a random thrift store where I got some VHS as well, but that is Man from Earth. I don't know much about this one, but it looked like an interesting concept, so we'll give that a try, see what I think of it. Then I also, from that same place, got Johnny Depp's movie From Hell. This one looked pretty interesting as well, seemed like a similar aesthetic to Crimson Peak or something like that. And then from that same thrift store, also got the DVD Once Bitten. This looked like an interesting movie to try. And then lastly from that store, I got All About Us on DVD. Don't know much about this movie, but another one I wanted to just try out. And then from that same thrift store, I also got a couple of, or actually one VHS, which is The Bear. I've heard about this movie and wanted to try this one out on the VHS format with my upscaling VHS player that I've shared in one of my other videos. And then I got this on Amazon because this is a specific VHS title that is only on VHS. You can't get it on any other format, and that is Amanda and the Alien. I've talked about this in some of my other videos, but this was pretty campy, kind of funny sci-fi comedy type movie, and I really enjoyed watching it. So if you are somehow able to find this, definitely pick it up and give it a try if you can, because it's pretty entertaining to watch as a very campy, low-budget sci-fi kind of movie. Alright, so that was a walkthrough of all of the media that I picked up recently from VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4Ks. Definitely check out the description below where you can see links to a lot of these on Amazon if you want to buy them yourself and support the channel in the process. And if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below to stay updated on my latest videos that I have releasing. I have some exciting new content coming soon, an announcement, so stay tuned for that. And thanks for stopping by and watching, and I'll see you in the next video.